We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, another guy with a big arm, Jeff Hoffman. Big three-pitch mix. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good power curveball. It's not a true curveball. I'd say it's more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten a lot better. Good three-pitch mix, and he'll throw all three pitches at any time.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 6-10.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Batting second.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Vargas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Arenado in foul ground, 2 gone.
That is third. The center field.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. high in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Gallen will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
David Dahl to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball. That's inside.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Story, a native Texan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to left. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average to start play at .315 with 43 home runs and 81 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Arenado is off of first with 2 away. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ready now, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Peralta, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The third baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Murphy has it. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Daniel Murphy.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line drive, base hit to right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 1.
Riding into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. So a runner on second with one down now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. Soft liner to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, Cody Walker.
Stepping up now, Tony Walters, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way, and a fastball's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting it, the catcher.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
No outs, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate now, Zach Gallen. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far on the year, Gallen is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going.
And he drops it.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The batter, number 50.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Blackmon going back. Gone! A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Number 22 on the year as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So they finally step aside here after clubbing the opposing pitching for 4 home runs en route to 5 total scores. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Walker is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in, Christian Walker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Walker playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Gloved by Arenado. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe. Wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
In now, Zach Gallen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. The 0-2 delivery. A ball and two strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 0-1 delivery. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Marte going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
The first baseman, number 9.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Murphy, a native Floridian. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I got 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runner!
Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Throw won't get him. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, the left fielder, David Peralta.
A man at second with one down. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking...
A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Six runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Blackman looking up and gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Changeup called strike one.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, drive ball. Tapia.
First offering on its way. Raimel Tapia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Walters is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ryan McMahon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Marte going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's outside.
This is pulled into right. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the
No
call.
run, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey.
2-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. To third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Rockies 2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ashton Godot gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. At the plate now, Carson Kelly. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Zach Gallen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Into the box, Ketel Marte. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Now in the box, David Peralta. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. D-backs lead it 10-2. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Striding in, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Jairo Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jairo Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Walker.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch.
Ball that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Ginkel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Domingo Leyba is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So digging in now, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ginkel, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Marte moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Brendan Rodgers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brendan Rodgers.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Yency Almonte enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yency Almonte.
Carson Kelly will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Domingo Leyba is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pops this one up. Arenado in foul ground, and this will land foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Kelly rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A man on third with 2 down. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Rockies 2. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
For the Rockies, the left fielder, David Dahl.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a liner. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. That won't help much. It's 11-2.
Leading off for Arizona, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Wade Davis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
In now, Kevin Ginkel, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Dahl will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
The 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Murphy.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Standing in, Garrett Hampson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Diamondbacks put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Zach Gallen earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Jeff Hoffman was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Kevin Ginkel takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Starling Marte was all over the diamond, hitting for the cycle, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 11-2. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division. They're 7 games back, while the Diamondbacks have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. Walker Buehler keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 8-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. Tyler Beede grabbed his second win of the year as the Giants disposed of the Brewers 2-1. As of right now, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, 3 games back. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-3. At the start of the day, the Braves are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, 12 games behind first place. Ahmed Rosario reached base safely 4 times in this one, as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 6-4. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are 3rd in the division, 19 games out of first. Howie Kendrick drove in 3 as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 8-2. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 11 games out of first. And the Phillies are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-0. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They're 15 games back. And the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Buccos racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-6. As of today, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Garrett Cole won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 4-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of right now, the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Rays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-1. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 9 games back. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-2. As of today, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. As of right now, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 18 games out of first. And the Twins are atop the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they destroyed the Angels 8-0. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card, while the Athletics have now clinched the AL West Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.